On the 5th of March, 1946, at a time of day that no one can recall, a baby girl forced her way out of the body and onto the bed of Gertrude Mary Palmer. The baby, to be called Patricia, was a sturdy 9 pounds and 2 ounces, and that Palmer had borne 4 children before this one didn't lessen the pain of the birth. "It hurt that bad, I nearly died," Palmer would tell her daughter years later. She told this to the health visitor too, the woman who arrived at her door a few weeks later to talk to her about Patricia's birth. The health visitor might have made the mistake of going to the grand front door of 3 Wolseley Terrace in Cheltenham before realising that there was no bell for the basement flat where Gertrude Palmer lived, and that she had to walk around the house to a low, heavy door that opened off a scrappy lane at the back. Once she was inside and sitting at the large kitchen table, the health visitor opened her bag and pulled out a soft pencil and several sheets of foolscap paper filled with typewritten questions and marked "Strictly Confidential." She told Palmer that thousands of mothers all over the country were being asked these questions, and that by answering as accurately as she could, her experience would greatly help the authorities to plan better maternity services for future mothers. Then she checked her watch and started to read out the questions. Palmer dutifully answered them all. Yes, Palmer said, the baby was legitimate. No, she wasn't working when she started this baby. She just looked after the children and the house, and helped her husband to stoke the boilers that warmed the telephone exchange offices above the flat, which they did in return for subsidised rent. The baby was born at home, she said, and a midwife had come to help with the confinement. About 2 days after the baby arrived, Palmer explained in answer to the next query, she was fit enough to do a full day's work again around the house. She knew that women who gave birth in a hospital were expected to stay in bed for 2 weeks, but she saw no point at all in that. No, she certainly didn't have any domestics helping her. She could do the work much better herself. Palmer had grown up in service, and although the deliveries of coal and wood for the boilers meant that dirt bled into the flat, she insisted that she kept everything just so. "Who looked after your husband while you were in bed?" the health visitor asked her. "He jolly well had to look after himself," Palmer replied.